Hi there, my name is Daniel Tacker, and welcome to my podcast. Today I'm going to talk about a pretty big topic these days is cloud computing. So let's get started. So what exactly is cloud computing? Well, essentially cloud computing is the practice of storing and accessing data and programs via a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data, rather than on a local computer or server. And where did this idea come from? Well, it's really not a new idea. The concept really dates back to the beginning of the internet. Pioneers like J.C.R. Licklider, who helped develop ARPANET, envisioned computation as more of a form of a global network. However, the phrase cloud computing wasn't really coined until 1997 by an information systems professor. So what are some examples of cloud computing? Well, there's all kinds of different uses: streaming music and video, data and software applications, PC applications, mobile devices, and storage applications, which is probably really the biggest use. And how does cloud computing affect me? Well, it's kind of a big deal these days. It's considered to be the next stage of the internet's evolution. Um, According to Forbes, by 2015, end-user spending on cloud services could be more than $180 billion. That's a huge amount of money. Global market for cloud equipment will reach $79.1 billion by 2018, according to Forbes. And 90% of companies claim some form of cloud usage. 6 out of 7 of the fastest areas of growth in the cloud will be in the IT field. So what are some current cloud computing technologies? Well, there's all kinds. There's storage applications. I'm sure most of you have heard of Google Drive, Dropbox, Apple iCloud, MediaFire. I myself in particular use Google Drive and Dropbox, which are great technologies these days. You don't have to carry around some type of small hard drive device or thumb drive with you. There's all kinds of image applications. Adobe Creative Cloud, they just pushed their Creative Suite to a cloud version. There's Everpix, PictureLife, Flickr, and SmugMug. There's all kinds of business applications. Microsoft developed Office 365, which allows you to use their software on various mobile devices as well as your laptop or PC. There's DocuSign, Prezi, which is a slide presentation software, Ganter, Square, and Intuit. There's video applications like Real Player Cloud, Amazon Instant Video, Netflix, HBO Go, Hulu Plus, Watch ESPN, and Lynda.com, which is basically a site where you can stream all sorts of training videos. There's all kinds of music applications, which I'm sure you've heard of, like Google Play, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes Radio. And what are the benefits of cloud computing? Well, it offers small businesses it's not necessary for them to build new infrastructure. There's greater collaboration between business partners and employees. Access to technology with less need for IT administrators, which helps cut down on costs. The ability to try new ideas without investments. Business agility, which is an obvious one, and also less capital expense. But with new technology, there's always new concerns. Security. I'm sure most people have heard about the Edward Snowden ordeal. So there's always a concern when a third party has access to your data, basically, and whether or not they're keeping it safe or allowing people to spy on it. There's stability issues, outages. If your data is stored in the cloud with a third-party server such as Google and they have a power outage, what does that mean for your own business? And data ownership. If you own data like a music file or a piece of software, it's not really ownership, it's probably a license of a single copy. And if a cloud computing situation where you could have multiple copies of a file, there could be an issue whether or not you have the right to store an additional copy in the cloud. So that's basically it for my podcast. I hope you've enjoyed touching on this topic about cloud computing. Thank you.